I mean, M&Ms are basically the most colourful chocolate brand out there. Let's be real. I can't think of any other chocolate that has the same range of colours. Like, that's mostly for like general sweets rather than chocolates. So I kind of feel like if M&M were to do a collab, it would be colourful. And yet this is what we've gotten. This is their collaboration with Maybelline, and it does seem to be an Asia exclusive. A massive thank you to Trendstopia. I stole their information. Let's discuss this one. It's launching this month in Asia across different regions, and there's quite a few things that's going on here. There's that eyeshadow palette, there's Stay Matte inks, there's 2 different Fit Me foundations, 2 different concealers, a brow ink tint duo, and of course that palette. It seems that this has been in the works for a while. I found an article that said that this was kind of started back in August of 2022, and it seems that it took this long to come into fruition. It just seems really weird to see all those colourful M&Ms juxtaposed against what is essentially a very beige collection. Or is that maybe just me? I do think that that tote bag is kind of adorable, because they're coming out with that, but they're also coming out with some socks, which I gotta say, I want some M&M socks. Like, that sounds adorable. All of the promo pictures that I could actually find online were all like, hey, look at the colourful M&Ms. But then there's like really beige things as well. It's very strange. The palette itself seems very, very safe for the demographic that they're going for. These tones generally play out really, really well in Asian markets, so I get why they've gone with that. But then again, having all those colourful characters at the front and then opening it up and saying very safe colours just seems like a bit of a waste. I will say though, when you look at the swatches, they don't look that bad. I think, again, these will do relatively well in that market because these colours do play out pretty darn well. That being said though, because they play out pretty darn well, do people already have this sort of thing in their collection, and will they just be like, meh, don't need this, unless they're really, really into M&Ms? And then they have their Fit Me foundations, and they're only doing 2 shades in this, which I don't know. I mean, I kind of get it in some ways, in that they're targeting it for one specific demographic, but I don't know. It's not for me. I'm just going to leave it there and have you think what you think. And obviously they've done the exact same thing with the concealers. There's only 2 shades. Again, make of that what you will. Arguably the most colourful thing that actually comes out of this collection are the lipsticks, and even the lipsticks themselves are playing it, in my opinion, quite safe for, their matte lip inks. They are pretty shades, like I would wear them, but for me they're very wearable shades. Again, that makes sense, that's generally what they're going for. I think they'll do pretty well, but again, so many potential opportunities. I mean, they could have had a really cool green lip ink. I would have loved to see that. All in all, this kind of makes sense considering, the demographic of the market in Asia. This is generally what does quite well. So I feel like they're playing it quite safe, but it feels weird to me just to be like, here's all this colourful packaging and here's what we're giving you. I don't know. It's just not for me. I personally wouldn't be getting it. But I do have this over on my Instagram story, so you can actually vote and tell me what you think. Or if you can't be bothered, then just comment down below. I am super nosy and like to know what you think.